just said I don't look at you like that. How do you see how I'm looking at you?
Excuse me, can you just serve? If you don't want to serve, I'll let you go.
I just want to order some bagels.
If you want to serve her, he's not going to serve it, so please leave.
Why? Because he's majestic.
No, excuse me.
That's what he is.
Hello. Now you need to go.
That's what he is.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. You need to go.
You heard it.
Let me call it up because
It doesn't affect me that you're not going to serve me because you're a bitch.
are you just calling my...
Is Stephanie racist? She said some really terrible things to the cashier at the bakery.
Said the guy's a black guy. That he's black, so forth and so forth. She damaged her children by spitting poison out her mouth if she does that.
Aren't you concerned about your children's safety?
I am concerned about my children's safety 150%. If that young lady get proper mental care, I'm sending my apology to that young man.
The news in you. North, east, west, south. You're not from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. I don't know if you guys remember the story about the lady Stephanie Denaro, also known as Bagel Karen, the one who was recorded at a bakery saying racial slurs to an employee, a black employee that worked at the bakery. Well, now her children's father has came out. He's feared for his children since the video has went viral. Basically, he's saying he's feared for their emotional state. And when you think about it, it makes sense. They're the ones who's going to get taunted by other children. And that's why I always say, we have to be careful what we do out here because what you do affects other people. It doesn't always affect you. You have to think about the other people that will be affected by the words you use, the actions you take. If you harm somebody, if you violate somebody, you got to worry about your family members and your children, husband, and so on. And that's the same with her. She didn't think. When she called him a black A ninja, she didn't think about the outcome of it. She didn't know it was going to go viral. Now she's a spectacle all over the news, all over the internet. Yeah, she might not even care personally, but she still has her children that are going to get backlash from it. And that's one of the main things we have to worry about when we doing what we do out here. Who is it going to affect? So for her, it might not be a biggie. But when them children go back to school, they might get teased, bullied, all over something you did that's running rampant throughout social media. And even the father of her children, he was like, no, she been this way. So she's always had that racial mouth, saying things she has no business saying. And even in the video, when you see it, she said it like it was nothing. It didn't bother her one bit at all. She wasn't embarrassed about the people looking at her. She just went on and said, so what, I said it. Y'all heard me what I said. That's a tough cookie to swallow because you could care less. Knowing we live in this society now that when you say something, you're most likely being recorded. And that's the shame you're going to have to live with. The ridicule that you get behind it. You're going to have to live with that. So we got to be careful while we're out here, family, that we don't get ourselves in these viral situations, especially when it's viral for all the wrong reasons. It's okay you go viral for saving somebody's life or for showing somebody how to do something, for some helpful acts. That's fine and dandy. But when you're out looking like a fool, you shouldn't want to go viral. But people do it all the time. And that's why, like my little son says, he called people like that an AC, meaning an attention craver. And we see that all throughout social media, where people will do anything to go viral. But what sense does it make? So she took that, and now she's viral, but in a bad way. She should be ashamed of herself. And living like the father of her children says, he says she should apologize to that guy at the bakery And he was man enough, he apologized to him. He said, I apologize to you for my family, even though he knows she's a problem child. He said she needs mental health. I don't know. Do you need mental health, or is that just the way you really feel about black people? I don't know. I don't live in your head. I don't live in your heart. But the racial stuff, it needs to come to a halt, and that's against anybody, if you ask me personally. But yeah, I'm not going to speak no ill will towards her, because it happens every day. People say it, do it every day. Ninja this, ninja that. And it's stupid, to be totally honest. It's really stupid. And then some people get in trouble for doing it. You get beat up and all the different things that come with it. The only thing I have for her is this. You have to think about who it will affect other than yourself. And with that, I'm going to say, this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.